Okay. It's not stalling. Kriesha has said that it's not stalling. So for those of you who think that I'm talking too much because I don't want to get into the personality quiz, Kriesha said that it's not stalling.
It's not stalling because I would be doing the same thing.
I feel that our track record so far seems to be pretty accurate for the past, I'd say about 2 to 3 weeks.
Really?
Personality-wise.
Huh.
Our listeners, at least.
Huh.
Kriesha's like, I don't think I've ever noticed that.
Really? I don't know if it's right or not.
Okay.
I have no idea.
She hasn't really been feeling the personality quizzes. So we're going to jump into the first one. If you want to follow along, it is on our announcement board. So we're going to jump into that. But what are we going to be doing for the first one today? And please tell me it's multiple choice.
It is dun 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 dun.
Okay, good.
Multiple choice.
Okay.
So here is the first situation. Shall we go right in?
Yes, please.
Okay, here it goes. You sleep well without waking up after a long time. So you wake up and the sun is coming through the curtains. You naturally see a round clock on the wall. What is the position of the clock hand? Use your mind.
What? Okay.
So look at the shape of the clock hands, and you don't have to think long when you look at it. Choose what you think, what time it's saying.
Okay, so it's multiple choice, right?
Yep.
Okay, let's go.
Just pick one that you know. So basically just looking at the shape of the clock, you just pick one, going by like how you feel.
Okay, so like you woke up, you slept well, now you need to choose what time you see now that you've woken up. So let's do this.
Oh.
What are the times?
I'm gonna... Okay.
Give us the times.
A, 3 o'clock.
Stop trying to do the answer already. Give us the times first. She's like going ahead. She's like, no, I'm going to do this first.
I was like, what does this mean? Okay, A, 3 o'clock. B, C o'clock. B, 6 o'clock. C, 9 o'clock. D, 12 o'clock.
Okay. So it's every 3 hours. What does this mean? Okay. So you just woke up. You slept very well. Woke up, very well rested.
Mm-hmm.
I think the point here is that the sun is out.
Yeah.
So it's not the evening.
No.
Okay. So it's 3, I'm guessing p.m., 6 p.m., 9 a.m., or 12 p.m.
Yes.
Because the sun was out.
Yes.
Okay. So it's sometime in the daytime.
Yes.
What time frame would you feel most comfortable in?
I already picked my answer.
What is your answer?
A.
3 p.m.
Yeah.
Wait, Kriesha, that's like after my show is over. You don't want to be sleeping all through K-Poppin?
No. I will.
No, go 3 o'clock.
Other days.
Okay.
Other days.
Oh, other
I didn't say which day it is, guys.
Okay. So if to you, kind of like a well-rested night would be like 3 p.m.
Just taking. I mean, actually, when I first heard this situation, literally I was saying like, oh, I wake up at 3 p.m. and then probably do something and then go back to sleep again.
Well, I mean, with the holiday here, the long holiday, I think a lot of people are going to be doing that this holiday weekend.
Sleep is good, guys.
Okay, so they say that the sun is coming through the curtain, so it's either 3 p.m., I'm guessing 6 p.m. I think it could be with 6 a.m. too, depending on what season it is. 9 a.m. or 12 p.m. So, I think I'm going to go with well-rested. I'm going to go D.
Oh,
12.
Okay. Yeah, I was saying like 12 or 3.
Okay.
I was like, yeah.
Afternoonish.
But like 6 is like, it's probably going to be like early in the morning. And to be honest, if I looked at the clock and I saw that it was 6, I'd probably be like...
More sleep.
Yeah, more sleep. But
You need to go back to sleep.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel like if it would be 6 p.m., let's say it's the opposite. It's not 6 a.m., it's 6 p.m. I think I would feel not like well rested. I'd feel like I wasted the day.
I feel like I would just be like confused and like more tired.
Right?
And it'd be like, what do I do now? Do I have to go back to sleep?
Right. So I think that the 6 is a little awkward because if it's 6 a.m., yeah, I would try to fall back asleep again.
Yeah.
Huh. And then 9. So 9 a.m., that's like yeah, that's just
like a normal day. So I wouldn't call a normal day well rested, but
well, it depends, because there are times where if it's a day off, I'll wake up at the same time I normally have when right.
But I don't like that. I'm like, why is my body like an alarm clock? Like sometimes, like there's some days like where the whole entire week is literally like the same like hour waking up, and then like when it's the time to rest, it's like I wake up, my body wakes up at like, at that time, and it's before the alarm clock even like actually goes off. So it's kind of, but you get more sleep if you wake up early.
True. I mean, if your biorhythm is on that schedule, it's great for you, but it kind of sucks because you wake up before your alarm went off and it's your day off, and it's just like
yeah, definitely.
Now I can't go back to sleep.
Yeah, and then you're already awake.
Exactly. So let's go back with some of our listeners, because some of them are dropping by a little bit later for today. So let's jump into what the situation is one more time.
Yes, so this is the first situation of the day, and here it goes. You sleep well without breaking your sleep for a long time. You wake up and the sun is coming through the curtains. So you naturally see a round clock on the wall. What is the position of the clock hand? And the kind of like hint is that it eases your mind when you see the clock. So looking at these 4 images, these 4 times, basically you get to pick a time that makes you feel safe and like, calm.
Okay. Yeah, so we have pictures for you. Do check those out.
Yes.
Okay.
So A, 3 o'clock, B, 6 o'clock, C, 9 o'clock, D, 12 o'clock.
Okay. So if you're looking at the, let's try to think of this as pie or food or like a pizza.
It definitely has a big, like I think it definitely like, there's going to be, I think it's going to like matter how it's positioned, the hands.
Right.
Definitely.
So let's just think of this as like a pie. So it is a clock, but like when it's 3 o'clock, there has that 1/4 in there, and then there's like that big old chunk at the bottom. Like there's only one piece. When it comes to 6 o'clock, it's it's in the middle. Then at 9, it's the other part. It's that other quarter there, and then you get another big slice into the right hand corner, and then 12 is just all the small hands are up at top.
I don't know why, but like looking at 12 o'clock makes me anxious in a way.
Okay, so yeah, that might be anxious for some people. Some people might like 6 o'clock because just the way that it's positioned, it's like right in the middle. It's just like half and half.
Yeah.
Wait, which one did I choose again? I chose 12, right?
Yeah.
Okay, I chose 12. So we do have the pictures for you, and you could take reference for it, because the key point here is it's supposed to be like relaxing you. It's supposed to ease your mind a little bit. So what did you choose again?
I actually chose A, 3 o'clock. So we have A and D.
Okay, so A and D. So we have
for
3
us.
Yeah. Right now, I'm refreshing the page, and it looks like there is a little bit of a split from all of them, actually. A little bit more with 3 o'clock, and I think it's just because we've got a lot of Kriesha fans listening in today.
No, don't copy me.
But you need to try to figure out as you look at the clock, which one makes you feel more comfortable. So that's the key point for today. I chose 12 because of the situation, but also just because of like the clock itself.
Yeah.
So you're not going to change your answer. You feel that 3 o'clock is something that you're comfortable with.
Yeah. Because like 3 o'clock, I don't know, it just looks right to me. 6 o'clock it's like half and half, but I don't know. It makes me feel weird. And then 9 o'clock makes it look like it just looks very unbalanced.
Okay.
So, and then 12 is kind of making me anxious, so 3 o'clock.
Okay, well, that's really interesting. I am so curious as to what this means. So remember that the shape, it's not so much like the shape of the clock. It's the shape of what the hands are making on the clock and how uneasy or easy it makes you feel. So what we're going to do is jump into a quick song break, and then we're going to come back and find out what the results are for this and what it means and why these different shapes are making us feel anxious. So we're going to take a listen to NCT 127's Touch, and we'll see you guys back after this with the results. It is time for us to find out what these clocks mean and the time and everything. So it is T.G.I. Day. We have Kriesha in the studio. It is the day before the long weekend here in Korea.
Yes, very, very long.
It is a 5-day weekend.
Yeah.
5-day weekend.
I mean, like, I don't even hear it. To be honest, I didn't know that there was like so much like holidays in Korea until I actually started counting. Because I remember when I was in America, we had a lot of 3-day weekends. Mm-hmm. But I never heard of so many holidays in Korea.
Yeah. We have, and we don't necessarily have 3-day weekends because Labor Day and all those kind of fall on a 3-day weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, a lot of us they're in on Wednesday.
Yeah.
And they're on
a Thursday.
Yeah, we have a lot of random one days in the middle of the week. Okay, so we're talking about time frames, and some of our listeners were tuning in a little bit late today. So let's go back and tell them the situation that we're in.
So yes, this is the first situation of our personality test of the day. So here it goes. You sleep well without breaking your sleep after a long time. You wake up and the sun is coming through the curtains. You naturally see a round clock on the wall. Now, what is the position of the clock hand? And this actually goes with which kind of time eases your mind.
Okay.
So, looking at the clock, you have to pick which time makes you feel safe.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Yeah, we have those pictures for you, so check those out. Okay, so what are the choices?
A, 3 o'clock, B, 6 o'clock, C, 9 o'clock, and D, 12 o'clock.
Okay. Now, Kriesha went with A. We're getting a lot of A's today, and I went with D.
Yes.
D's not that popular today.
Really? I don't know. I just felt like D was the one that was the most not
awkward.
Me. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, she's feeling uneasy with this. So this is kind of scaring me. So I don't know how to deal with this. Okay, so what we're going to do is we do have a lot of our listeners going with A today. There is some B's and C's. D seems to be the most unpopular, so I'm the oddball out today.
But it could be a really good thing. I mean, we don't know if there's a bad answer, or I hope not. At least.
I hope not. Because yes, last week when we had it, it was the moon and the sun are our significant others. So yeah.
Oh my gosh, it was a really bad first part.
Oh, that was bad. So let's jump into the results. So please read it for us.
Here it is, the results. It is in front of me. I did not look, and here it is. So this test tells your attitude towards other people's secrets.
What?
Oh, this is scary.
What? Secrets? Uh-oh. Okay. Are we going to go backwards? Am I going to be ripping off the Band-Aid first, or is it going to be you? Let's go with me.
I'll just...
Let's go with me.
Oh, okay.
Because I'm the least popular today.
Are you sure?
No, but I'm the least popular today, so let's just rip the Band-Aid off.
Okay. 12 o'clock. Here we go. You are very delicate, and you are a perfectionist.
No.
When you hear the secret of others, you don't really care much.
Okay.
Also, you don't even like really talking to others in general. You've got to concentrate on what you have to do.
Oh, wow.
That doesn't sound like...
Yeah, that does not
I
sound
wouldn't
like
know,
me.
but for what I think is...
No, yeah, you're right. That's not me at all.
Yeah. Maybe you're a perfectionist, but I don't think that you're a person that doesn't care. And not like talking to others.
Yeah,
that was the part where I was like, eh.
That would be a problem hosting a show. If I don't like talking with people.
Oh, that's true.
That would be a very big problem.
That's true. That doesn't make any sense.
When it comes to people's... no, I'm very curious. I'm a super curious person. I'm a curious George when it comes to people's secrets. I'm like, tell me.
Oh, curious George.
Yeah. So, no, today, 12, very weird. Because this has and I'm not a perfectionist. With all the hobbies that I've had, the reason why I have so many hobbies is because I'm not a perfectionist. If I try it I don't do well, I'm just like, eh.
That's a good thing. That's a really good thing, because if you're a perfectionist like me and something doesn't work out and I get just stressed out about it, and
and just keep
I
digging
always
deeper.
want to do things that I only want to do things I can do.
Okay.
So there's some pros and cons to that one.
Okay. So yeah, this week is very off.
Way off.
Okay, so those of you who chose 9 o'clock, get ready.
9 o'clock. Are you feeling weak and unable to make a decision?
Uh-oh.
You think you should keep a secret, but if someone keeps asking you to let me know, you may feel weak and may be forced to say it.
Okay.
So I guess this person feels a lot of pressure.
Well, I think that if we're looking at the hands on the clock, there was towards like, there's a bigger section in the right side.
Yeah.
So it's like the world is against me almost, if we look at it like proportionally.
Yeah.
So maybe, okay.
It's a little like, you know how basically once it goes back to 12, it's kind of like the day is kind of over. So it's kind of just before that time, it's like it keeps pushing you. So that's maybe why it's like feeling the pressure and like,
Okay.
having to like say their secrets.
Huh, interesting. All right, B.
B is 6 o'clock.
Yeah, kind of the safest one, I feel.
Yeah, that's what we think.
That's what we think.
That's what we think.
That's what we hope.
You are a person with a fast brain turn. So even if someone told you a secret, if you think it would get you into trouble, you come out of the crisis with a smart judgment. You are also a type that does not reveal secrets to others.
Oh, this one's the best one of the day.
I think it actually makes sense since it's like right in the middle. Like
you're
you
just
make
kind of
good
like,
judgments. You like see everything like how it is.
Okay.
So
interesting. So you can get out of a secret, like knowing somebody's secret without having to know like how to tell the world.
yeah.
Interesting. So you can keep a good secret. Okay. So everybody that chose A, because you're on
Here it
Kriesha's
goes.
side. Here we go.
Here we go.
3 o'clock.
3 o'clock.
What does it mean?
You keep promises very precisely. You are actually, not many people are telling you your secrets. So you are a very trustworthy person.
Wait.
Although not a lot of people tell you their secrets, you are a trustworthy person.
So nobody trusts you because they don't tell you their secrets. But once you do know secrets, you don't tell anybody. So
I guess
nobody
so.
knows.
So nobody knows that you're trustworthy.
I can see that for you though. No, but if I was, let's say if you and I were like, if I was a trainee in your label, and not just because we speak English, I feel like I would be very, I would gravitate towards you because I would want to like tell my secrets to you. So I don't know. I don't think from a third party perspective, I don't think that kind of fits your personality because I would be compelled to tell you a secret because I feel that you would be able to like give me some advice, but also be like, okay, and not tell anybody.
I'm definitely more of like the person that listens than talks. So this is kind of like, it in a way doesn't make kind of sense. Like,
Okay.
doesn't make sense, but it kind of does.
Okay. I think for this week, it's a little far-fetched for the both of us. But I'm noticing a lot of our listeners are saying, oh my goodness, because it's the same for them.
Yeah.
So, okay. I think Kriesha and I are just very different people because our listeners to the ratio of what they get and what we get is very different.
Yeah. Yeah. So that's why, like, up until now, I was like, are we the only ones in denial?
I guess we're in denial. But I don't think I'd be in denial about being a perfectionist.
I mean, I think that that wasn't true either. And like for you, for the one that I picked didn't really feel right either. So it was a little odd, but
oh well.
yeah.
Okay, now we have our second one too. So we have to follow along with this next one and let's see if this one gets a little bit more for us.
Yes.
If we can actually relate to these. Okay.
Yes.
Oh, it's pretty long.
Yep.
It's not multiple choice?
It's kind of, this. Remember, like, when we used to do, like, I like how I say used to do, because it's been a long time since we have, like, a personality quiz like this.
Oh, yeah.
Where we actually tell the story, and we have to answer the questions, like, fill in the blanks, kind of like.
Okay. So I need a pencil. Everybody get a pencil and pen.
Get a pencil. There are 3 questions only, though, so it's,
okay.
it's good.
Okay.
It's good. We're not in a village in the middle of the safari.
Good. So we're not in a jungle, guys. Let's do this. So let's get into the mindset. We need a piece of paper, pen and pencil.
Yes.
Let's go.
Okay. From now on, I will give you 3 short questions.
Okay.
Because it is a personality test, don't just, check the answer that comes up at the moment.
Okay. So don't think ahead pretty much.
Yes, the first thought that comes to mind is the most accurate. So here it goes. Number 1, try to decorate your room by breaking the rose flower in the flower bed. Will you break some roses?
Okay, so yeah, we have to pick roses. So not break them, we're picking them.
Pick roses, yes.
Yeah. So we're going to be decorating our room. We have a flower bed. We're growing roses, and we need to pick some roses. So this is a number. We need to figure out how many we're going to be taking. No, not numbers again. Okay, numbers. So how many roses are you going to be picking for your room?
For my room.
They're normally sold in dozens, but this is totally up to us.
Yeah.
How many roses do I want for my room?
I'm trying to pick between 1 and 5.
Why do I want to go with 24? 2 dozens. I'm going to go do 2 dozen. I'm very scared that this is going to be... Stop laughing!
No, because like she always goes with like 1,000 and like 100, and it always never turns out right.
Well, I can date like 24 guys at the same time.
Oh my gosh! Wait, so then I would want to go with 1, not 5.
Can we choose 0?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go with 0 too. Because of the first number that came to mind, Kriesha.
To be honest, it was 1.
Okay, it was 1.
It was 1.
I think she's lying, but oh well. So we got 5 for one of our listeners, and then 3 for another one, and then 100 for somebody else. Okay, so let's jump into the next question.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I don't know. Okay, next one.
You are going down the road. There is something alive.
Okay.
And you pass. So what do you think is going on?
Okay, so what passed you? So something living passed you. What passed?
It was a deer.
Oh, wow. Okay, it's a deer. First thing that comes to mind? Why am I going with elephants a lot these days?
You know, I just go with it. You know, that sounds like it's going to be a very fun
It's supposed to be the first thing that comes up in your mind, and I don't know why, but the first picture that popped up in my mind was an elephant.
You know what? It's because she has a great, sense of creativity.
No, I don't.
And imagination.
No, I don't. Okay. 24. I'm really nervous about that number. We've got Kriesha. Well, yeah, okay. So, yeah, Kriesha, you're the answer for a lot of our listeners today. Kriesha passed by.
I passed by. Oh, my gosh.
Binju's coming out again today, this week, too. So, Kriesha passed by. I got elephant. You got...
Deer.
Deer. Okay, she got a deer. All right. Let's go with the third one.
On a rainy day, as you walk down the street, a car passes by and splashes on you. Which part of your body has been splattered with water?
Ew! My ankles.
I was thinking the same thing. My up to my knees.
Okay, so you're gonna go with knees.
I'm imagining myself being very mad, and so maybe up to my knees.
Okay, so you're thinking like, oh, I'm gonna be super mad, so it's gonna be knees.
Yeah.
Okay. I say my ankles because I don't want to be wet. So like just my ankles. Just my ankles. Okay, let's go back to the situation and the questions again.
Yes, so from now on, I will give you 3 short questions, and you get to just check the answer that comes up. Then the first thought that comes to mind is always the most accurate. So the first short question is you're trying to decorate your room by picking rose flowers in the flower bed. So how many roses will you pick?
How many roses? We've got 1, 24, 5, 100, 3.
I have a confession to make. I was trying to pick between 1 and 5. 5 was the first one in my head.
Okay, so 5.
I'm going with 5.
Yeah.
I just feel like, just whatever. 5.
5. Okay, so watch. This is going to be the people that we hate. Okay, moving on to number 2. That always seems to happen. Okay, number 2.
2, you are going down the road. There is something alive and it passes. What do you think passed? And 3, on a rainy day, as you walk down the street, a car passes by and splatters water on you. So which part of your body has been splattered with water?
Okay. So we've got somebody saying 3 roses, a dragon passed by, and they got soaked up until their waist. Okay.
That sucks. I'm sorry.
Yeah, that
really, you have to walk back home.
Yeah, I'm going
I'm
home
sorry, you
after
have to walk back home.
I'm going to give our listeners another quick song break so you can figure these out. These are posted on our announcement board, so you can read these and try to get your answers if you're a little bit more of a visual person. What we're going to do is take another quick song break and call me Nanhidor singing Don't Worry. It's Friday. We got Kriesha in the studio. It is T.G.I. Chu Day. Our second personality quiz has us with numbers. Yay.
Yes, again, numbers.
Some of our listeners went to the bathroom and missed it. So let's go back to what we are looking at today. What situation we're in?
So this is the second situation. No.
Yeah?
Yeah, this is the second situation. From now on, I will give you 3 short questions and just check the answer that comes up at the moment, because the first thought that comes to mind is always the most accurate.
Okay.
The first question... You are going to try to decorate your room by picking rose flowers on the flower bed. And how many roses are there?
Okay. So there's more that came in. 1, somebody put in 10 10. Okay, so there's 5. A lot of 5s. I'm the only one with 24. Kriesha went with 5. There's 3. There's 100. Okay, 2. What was the question for 2?
2 is you are going down the road. There's something alive. What has passed?
Okay, so yeah, something that's alive passed you. Kriesha was the one that was chosen by a lot of our listeners. We had some dragons, a cat, even elephant for me. You said deer?
Yes, I was. Yeah,
you said deer. Okay, and the last situation?
The last situation, on a rainy day, you walk down the street, a car passes by and splatters you in water. Well, which part of your body has been splattered with water?
Okay. Somebody said the knees. You said knees.
Yeah, up to my knees.
Okay. Somebody said waist. We've also got ankles for me, and then somebody said thighs. Oh, okay. And we have one of our listeners saying that because they're a little bit on the petite side, they got drenched from head to toe. Ew. Okay. So what we're going to do is we're going to try to find these results. Last week we were running out of time, so I'm going to try to spare as much time as possible so we can explain these.
Yes.
So what does this mean?
So...
Can we go with the water first?
You want to go to the water first? Okay.
Because I don't want to know what the number
I know, me too.
I don't want to know what the number is. Okay, let's go backwards.
Okay, number 3.
Okay.
On a rainy day, you walk down the street, the car splatters you with water. Now, that body part equals, dun 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 dun, your complex.
Oh, what?
My knees?
My ankles?
I mean, my knees are... Am I, getting older? Is my knees not good?
Thighs. Okay, thighs I can understand. For a lot of us girls, thighs could be a problem part.
But ankles and knees?
Well, you could, but never really thought much about my ankles.
Not like a complex. Or maybe it could be a problem later on. Is that maybe what it...
Oh, please don't. I already have weak knees as it is. I don't want my ankles
I have a very bad back.
Me too. Okay, so we had somebody who had waist and also from head to toe. So
from head to toe.
Oh, that means that their entire body is their complex.
It's not.
It's not.
It's not.
It shouldn't be.
It's not complex.
Okay. So we're getting anything from dragon to cat to deer to you, Kriesha, to elephant. So
yes.
what is
so that thing that passed by equals dun 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 dun. You and your past life.
I have a past life? Oh.
I was a deer in my past life.
I could see that. I would have
picked the chipmunk or something.
I could see that. Okay, I was an elephant. I was Dumbo in my past life.
Wait, so then our listeners, you were me?
Oh,
in your past life?
Everybody was Kriesha in their past life. Kriesha, you have been born again.
How many times? Because how many people have been me in their past lives?
Oh, then we have to go back to last year's hit drama. Apparently there's 4 lives that we live.
Oh my gosh.
A life where we plant a seed.
Yeah.
A life where we
And I'm here again.
And you're here again. Okay.
Actually, I've been doing this job for a lot of generations. Did you not know?
Yeah. That's why she's a natural. She keeps coming back and she's a singer again. So, can I be the dragon? So our listener who chose dragon, take me with you. I want to be a dragon.
I want to be a dragon in my past life.
Yeah, we also had cat too. So, wow. All right, now the most dreaded one for today is the number.
The number. Dun, 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 dun. This is the number of roses equals the number of people.
No, wait, what? Number of people?
Yeah, there you go. Oh. The number of people you want to hold.
To hold?
Hold.
Like hug?
Like hug.
Oh.
To embrace.
I have 24 people I would like to give a hug to.
Aww.
Aww. Kriesha, I'm glad you went with 5 instead of 1.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. 5. 5, but 5? Well, there's 4 people in my family. Definitely my family.
Okay.
Then there's one more person left, apparently.
Minju.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Who are the 24 people that I want to hug?
I hope I'm in there.
Yeah, I think I'm going to just start with everybody in the room and then I'm going to work out from there. 100 people. Okay, so somebody wants to do a free hug event, it looks like, with 100 people. The amount of people, 100 people, that's like a free hug event. Oh, Kriesha, do a free hug event. That's what they're saying. Do a free hug event.
To myself.
No! Have a meet and greet and let's do a free hug with Kriesha.
Well, you never know. I might just like, dress up as a bear or like something in a costume and give out free hugs.
Is that an event that's coming up?
No. That was just like an idea.
Yeah.
No.
For an event coming up.
No.
So for those of you who are walking around Korea, if you start seeing a really petite animal like dressed up in a costume,
it might just be me.
It might just be Kriesha.
But that doesn't mean go ahead and hug everyone in a mask.
Why? Now I'm gonna pass by a cosmetic store.
Yeah.
And the person who's in like the teddy bear, I'm gonna be like, "Hi, Kriesha," and give them a hug.
They'll be like, "I'm not Kriesha."
They'd be like, "Wait, what?" So 5, 3, 10, 100, 1, 24. We had a lot of different numbers come out today, but this is pretty interesting because this has nothing to do. Like they don't relate.
Yeah.
The amount
I was
of people
going to think
hug.
something else because you know how like roses have thorns. I was thinking it was going to kind of be like the people that we hate or like not really like. But
that's why you wanted to go with the small number.
Actually, no, it was just like the feeling. I literally was just like feeling like 1 or 5. Definitely an odd number.
Yeah, it was an odd number. But yeah, true. Because when it comes to, I don't like putting flowers in my room anyways. So I was like, okay, I have to put flowers. But then, okay, if I'm going to do it anyways, might as well make it like, bam, there's flowers in the room.
Yeah.
Instead of just like this one small flower in the corner.
Yeah.
I wanted to be like, okay, if I'm going to go, I'm going to go
have
big.
A huge like bouquet.
Yeah, so 24, because I grew them myself, so it's like they need to shine type of time. Mm-hmm. Okay, so 24. Cat, elephant. This whole thing, like, how does it go from people you want to hug to the animal I was in my previous life?
To your complex.
Yeah, to my complex, the most part of my body that I'm not confident of.
Your ankles.
Yeah,
and then my knees.
I have never thought about my ankles ever.
I have never thought of my knees like that. Except that sometimes it looks like there's a face on it.
Wait, there's a face on Kriesha's knees?
I check if there is, but there's not.
Okay. So you think sometimes you see a face in your knees?
Yeah, because apparently some people have faces on their knees. But
what?
I couldn't find any friends on my knees, guys. There's no one there.
There's nobody there.
Nobody there.
Okay. Interesting. Ankles, though. Now I'm going to be looking at my ankles for the rest of the day. I'm wearing boots today, but now I'm going to go home and I think I'm going to be looking at my ankles.
No.
I've never looked at my ankles before.
No, there's no need. There's no need.
It's pretty interesting. Out of all of well, obviously the first one today really didn't pass over. Today's was really weird. So let's look at the second one because we're looking at past lives and also people that we want to hug and our complexes. How accurate do you think this one is?
This is, I could picture myself as being like a deer in my past life and like wanting to hug like my family. Complex. I don't know about the complex one. I think that one was just kind of weird. But besides that, everything else was okay.
Everything else was pretty accurate. Some of our listeners are dropping by and saying that I don't get it, which is kind of what I'm getting to as well today. And when it comes to the free hug event, I think I made a mistake in saying that because our listeners keep asking for a free hug event. I'm sorry, Kriesha.
I will give you a free virtual hug.
Hug time.
Hug sent.
Hug sent.
Sent. Loading.
We should make a hugging device. I know this is super random. You just said virtual hug, and I was like, what if there was like a device that we could buy that gave us a hug? Like an actual
Wouldn't
hug.
that be like, like the Big Hero 6?
Yeah.
Like where they have like robots to give you like
They give you hugs. That'd be so sweet. All right. Well, we're going to be looking at more personality quizzes as the weeks continue on. So what we're going to do is say goodbye as we sign off for today, even though today's was pretty interesting when it came to the personality outcomes. We're going to take a listen to Kriesha's rendition of Hupik Sajin, an old love story, and we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.